This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
Let's take a look at LinkedIn OSINT. So, LinkedIn is the social media for business professionals, and it can reveal a wealth of information about people. So, I'm going to go ahead and switch over. I'm going to show you a fake LinkedIn profile I have, but I'm going to try searching for myself and see what information that we can find about me. This might not be bad practice for you if you have a LinkedIn to maybe search from a profile that's not yours and see what you've got out there. I don't know how actually limited my profile is. I do remember making it kind of limited, so we'll see what we can actually find on me. Now you can see here that I'm a third plus connection, so I might not be able to see much results about me. Here you can see that well, there is this backdrop. So let's take it step by step and see what we can see from my profile. My image is hidden, so obviously I'm not showing my image to people that aren't a connection of mine or maybe a first or second connection of mine. So there's no image here. But there's still information. Now, say there were an image, you should be able to right click it here, open image in new tab, and then you would be able to reverse image search that. Unfortunately, since that's not there, we don't have that opportunity. You have the ability here with this concept with this image. We can grab this banner image here, full size, go take it, and then try to reverse image search that and see if there's anything of particular. Another thing that we can point out, maybe we have a unique username up here. Maybe this is something different than what we've been using, or maybe we've tied this to our profile based on this username. But there could be some potential for going out to Google, checking on this username, seeing what we can find here. Other stuff that we might be able to identify. Well, we might be able to come in here and see if there's contact info. So if you look at contact info, you can see sometimes people's phone numbers are in here, their birth dates are in here, their email addresses are in here. There's a lot of personal information that I have seen just on a contact info page. So if you're watching this, check your contact info, make sure you're not disclosing any information that you don't want to, because it's very easy to accidentally do that on LinkedIn. Now, here you can see that I am a paid member of LinkedIn. I've got a premium badge. You could find out some information about me. It says that I live in Washington, D.C. in the United States. So we can find location information. We can also see the activity that I have. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. But you can come through here and just kind of see what I've been up to. So what have I been posting? Even though my picture's private, I still have all this stuff here where I'm posting. You can see everything about my life and just kind of what's going on here. So you can go through my history in this sense. The other thing that you can do too is you could say, okay, well, what else is here? Well, I'm a founder of something called TCM Security. So if I right click and open that up, that could lead to a whole nother avenue. Look, we have a new image to look for. We can look at about. We could look at the different postings that we have. Here's a phone number. We have the ability to look at where this company's headquartered. So that might tell you, where I live or where I have lived. You could see what people are on LinkedIn for this. So, who works at my company would be a good place to start. And you can see, depending on where you're at and, who you have connections with, the better LinkedIn works for you. So if you have an account that's connected to quite a few people, if you connect with say LinkedIn open networkers, they're called lions. If you connect with those sorts of peoples, and let's see if we can just kind of type in lion and see if it comes up. Um, Basically, if you accept those people or you reach out to these people, they will accept your friend request. The issue is if you reach out to people and they don't know who you are and they say they don't know who you are, those people can say I don't know who you are, and LinkedIn will eventually shadow ban you or completely ban you for just going out and just applying to people like that, or requesting people like that. So my suggestion is to come out to some of these LinkedIn people and try to connect with some of these open networkers and see what you can do. But here, going back through, you can see all the different jobs or experience that I have and that I've worked. You could see potentially what education I have, although I have my education obfuscated here. I did not go to Ohio State Beauty Academy or Ohio State College of Barber and Styling. I'm just kind of being facetious when I put that stuff up there. But same thing with licenses. You can kind of understand what education I got, when I got it, possibly where I was during certain time frames. So that's a wealth of information. You could see who's endorsed me and for what. So a lot of people have endorsed me for ethical hacking, penetration testing, coaching. You can also see people that have given me, or yeah, given me recommendations. So I might know somebody here. Like you could see, um, Heath worked directly with Cage in the same group. So this is somebody that I worked with. This is somebody that I did not work with, and it tells you that. And it even says, "Hey, who have I given a recommendation to?" Which tells you who I've worked with in the past. So this will give you an indication as to some of the people that I actually know directly well enough to either receive a recommendation from or to recommend. We have different projects here that I worked on, and you can get more information possibly from there, publications, any sort of interest. So you could see like this is a accounting firm. Epic was a group in Toledo, Ohio that I was in. There's all different sorts of things, like a veteran network. So that might indicate that I was part of the military. There's a lot of stuff that you can find. There's a possibility too, if you're able to make a connection, then you can go through the individual's connections and actually see who their connections are and kind of go through it kind of step by step. So there's all sorts of things here that we have the ability to see. And again, I'm not going to go through every single possible detail. I feel like we've kind of covered that as we've gone through the course. Your wheels should be spinning now on how you can collect information, and everything is value. If you find a profile like this, you should be taking notes on everything that is pertinent to your investigation or your research. So I would be going through my activity, seeing what I can do here. And it also tells you, like, look, 16,000 followers on LinkedIn. That tells you how many connections beyond, potentially beyond, I have. Even though connections and followers are slightly different, you can tell that there's probably a high correlation. So there's thoughts here, right, that you can go through and look through this stuff, and hopefully this is starting to make sense now. So my recommendation is, if you're going to make a fake profile, if you're going to make a sock account, maybe reach out to some people that you don't know to build your network. These people are usually well connected. And when they're well connected like that, you tend to start to reach out, because with LinkedIn, how it works, you need to be like a third connection or a second connection. You saw when I searched myself, I was a third plus. So I need to find somebody maybe that's connected to me, or yeah, to me if I wanted. And then I would go in there, add that person, and then get them, and now I'm a second connection to myself, if that makes sense. I know it's a little bit of inception, but my fake account would then be a second connection to this account. So something to think about how you might approach that. Definitely don't approach the wrong people, because you can get your account banned, possibly even shadow banned from LinkedIn. So just be careful when you approach it that way, and just try to be discreet when you're reaching out to some of these people as well. So hopefully that all makes sense. That is it for this video. We're going to go on and move on to the next video in this social media section. So I'll catch you over in the next video.